Next is semiconductor diodes or the junction diodes. Junction diodes are basic unidirectional semiconductor devices that will only allow current to flow through them in one direction only. These are made up of a single piece of semiconductor material like the silicon or germanium, and to create the P region and N region, the doping process is used. For understanding, we are drawing a simple figure of the semiconductor diode which contains two regions, and these two regions are the P region and N region. P region refers the region which contains the holes as majority carriers. P itself refers the positive, while the N region contains the free electrons as majority carriers, and N itself refers the negative. This P region is created by adding the group 13 impurities into the pure semiconductor like silicon and germanium. Similarly, N region is created by adding the group 15 impurities in the semiconductor. At the junction, a region is created that is called the depletion region. Means in this region, there is no charge carrier which are free to move. That means it is lack of the mobile charge carriers like free electrons or holes. It is due to the diffusion of the carriers from one region to another, because holes are majority carriers in the P region, so their concentration is higher and that diffuse into the N region, leaving behind the negative ions which are immobile in the P side. Similarly, electrons are majority carriers in N region, so due to the difference in the concentration, these free electrons diffuses from N region to P region, leaving behind the positive ions at the boundary of the two region, and this region which contains only the immobile ion is called the depletion region. To connect the semiconductor diode in the circuit, there is a metallic contact through which this semiconductor is connected into the circuit. These are metallic contact. If we have to show the semiconductor diode into the circuit, to draw this figure becomes cumbersome. So we use a symbol for the semiconductor diode, and it is like as drawn in the figure. The triangular region is the P region, while the plate vertical line is the N region. And the direction of the triangle gives the direction of current. Let's take some examples. Question is, in a junction diode, the holes are due to options are extra electrons, neutrons, protons, or the missing of electrons. In a semiconductor, we know that a particular atom like silicon is surrounded by four other silicon atoms, and this silicon atom is having the 8 covalent bonds, and these bonds have the electrons which are shared between the atoms. So if in case one of the electron get released from the bond, then the vacancy is created, and this vacancy is called the hole, and this have a positive charge in nature. Therefore we can say that the holes are due to missing of the electrons. Option D is the correct option. Next is, if the ratio of the concentration of electrons to that of holes in a semiconductor is 7 by 5 and the current is 7 by 4, then what is the ratio of their drift velocities? And options are 5 by 8, 4 by 5, 5 by 4, or 4 by 7. The relation between the current and the drift velocity is I equal to NEAVD, where I is current, N is the number density of the charge carrier, E is the charge on the charge carrier. A is area of cross section. And Vd is the drift velocities. So for electrons, current will be I equal to charge density of the electrons into charge on electron is E, area of cross section of the material is A, and drift velocity is VdE. This is our equation number 1. Similarly, current due to the holes will be equal to number of holes density into charge on the hole is equivalent to the electron in magnitude, so it is E, area of cross section is same, and drift velocity is VdH. So this is equation number 2. On dividing, we will have IE by IH will be equal to NE EAVD divided by NH into E into A into VDH. E and A get cancelled, so it is equal to NE VDE by NH VDH. We have to find the ratio of the drift velocity, so this implies that drift velocity of electron divided by drift velocity of hole will be equal to IE by IH into NH by NE. And now substituting the value, ratio of the current is 7 by 4 and ratio of the concentration of electrons to holes is 7 by 5. Therefore, holes to electron will be 5 by 7. And 7 and 7 get cancelled, so it will be 5 by 4. So option C is the correct option. Next is mobility of electrons in a semiconductor is defined as the ratio of their drift velocities to applied electric field. If for an n-type semiconductor, the density of the electrons is 10 to the power 90 per meter cube and their mobility is 1.6 meter square per volt second, then the resistivity of semiconductor, since it is an n-type semiconductor, contribution of holes is ignored, is close to, and options are 2 ohm meter, 0.2 ohm meter, 0.4 ohm meter, or the 4 ohm meter. In the problem, we have to find the resistivity of the semiconductor, which is the reciprocal of conductivity, and it is given that the mobility mu is the ratio of the drift velocity with the electric field. So drift velocity will be equal to mu into E. So this is our equation number 1. From the equation for current, which is I equal to NEAVD, where N is the number density of the charge carriers, E is the charge on the charge carrier, A is the area of cross section, and VD is the drift velocity. We can replace this VD by mu E from the equation number 1. And further we write I by A, which is the current density, will be equal to NE mu E. This is our equation number 2. By definition, we know that current density J equal to sigma E. This implies that conductivity sigma will be equal to J by E. And substituting the value of J from the equation 2, we will have NE mu E divided by E. So E and E get cancelled and remaining is NE mu. Therefore, sigma is NE mu. On substituting the value of sigma, we will have 1 by NE mu, where N is the number density of the electrons in n-type semiconductor, E is the charge on the carrier, which are electrons, and mu is the mobility. Substituting the value, we will have the number density 10 to the power 19 per meter cube, charge on the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, and the mobility is 1.6 into meter square per volt second. So this 10 to the power 19 get cancelled, and it will be equal to 1 by 1.6 into 1.6, which can be written as 1 by 2.56, and it will be approximately equal to 0.4 ohm meter. So option C is the correct option.